Whew. I think this is the first time that I'm actually dressed like this with this hat on out of practicality. I'm freezing. So a couple months back, I uploaded a video where I opened a bunch of packages on camera that people sent me, and they all turned out to be legal drugs, nootropics to be precise mainly. Well, it turns out that there was at least one package which was held by customs and opened and examined. I'm not sure it's from the same people, but I'm surprised that it passed, because when I go like this, can you guys see that? There's like powder pouring. It's coming out of the edges. Oh, what the friggin' hell? Look at this. There is shit, and it's got yellow tape on it saying Health Canada, and it's got this little green thing right here that says shipment examined, recommendation, release. I mean, good job, Health Canada. That's really healthy to deliver this to my door with literally shit leaking out of it. But anyway, let's find out what the hell this package is. I'm afraid to breathe it in, to be honest. You don't know what the hell some of this stuff is. It looks like they had a difficult time deciding if they wanted to release this, so yeah. And the moment of truth. This is a lot of stuff. Holy shit. They clearly took a knife and like, is that really the best you can do? So yeah, they definitely opened every single package. I wonder if they like tested each one. Okay, so we've got Cava 30 with black writing, Cava 30 with red writing, Cava 70 black writing. I'm going to assume that these are Cava extracts. Yeah, this shit could be pretty potent. Okay. We've got some crushed canna, and they spelled both crush and canna wrong. Crush with a K and canna with one N. I got a video on this stuff actually coming out really soon. I'm just gonna get high from touching all these packages. The company is Buy Kratom Bulk USA, which have donated me Kratom to make videos on before, so it's pretty cool. They unexpectedly sent me all this stuff to open, but some of them are labeled so poorly. I can't even read this one. What the hell letter is that? Everything Malungal, guys. I got everything Malungal up in this BI. Oh, we've got some Syrian rue seeds. Look at these bad boys. Oh, this is good. This is Morning Glory seeds. It doesn't exactly say what strain of Morning Glory they are, but the active ingredient in this is LSA, which is obviously an ergoline, and it was consuming Hawaiian baby woodrose seeds, actually, another ergoline-based compound that gave me one of my most intense trips ever. Downside is they do come with a lot of vasoconstriction. When I was on a very high dose, every step I took, it felt like someone had knives and they were just stabbing them into my thighs. This would actually be a really cool video, because this is a traditional psychedelic that was consumed by the, I think it was Aztecs or Mayans. There's a lot of history with this psychedelic. Okay, well just give me a second, because I want to I'm gonna clean this table off. Oh look, we've got one Morning Glory seed. Yeah, I gotta clean the table off, and let's figure out what some of this stuff is. Let's start with baybean leaf. I mean, how dangerous can baybean leaf be? Seems pretty innocent. Baybean is a plant that has very little effect on its own. It's extremely good for mixing with other herbs. Largely not interesting. Next, Metennis crucovi. Clearly Health Canada really didn't like this one. This must be some dangerous shit. Extracts of the bark, which I'm assuming this is, are antioxidant and somewhat anti-mutagenic. Interesting way to take your antioxidants. I prefer just my capsulated ones, but okay. Kalia zakatachichi. Sounds like a cool thing. This is actually interesting. This is known as the dream herb, and it promotes more vivid and intense dreams. It also increases the chance of having lucid dreams. And what the very first search result in Google is telling me, because you know that's gotta be accurate, it is scientifically shown to increase dream recall and dream intensity and hypnagogic imagery. In case you can't tell, I'm in a way too sarcastic mood right now. I have no idea why. It's just, I don't know. People say I look like the guy from Split, and maybe that's just what it is. I just have all these split personalities, because right now it's just, I find this whole video idea hilarious. Chachushuasi. There we go. That's coming up with some results. Apparently it's a giant Amazonian tree that's been used for centuries just as a general tonic for health problems, including the famous 7 Roots of Love tonic. I think a lot of us could definitely benefit from that one in particular. All right, next we've got the Erythrimulungal. Okay, so I've been saying it wrong just because I can't read this writing. It's called Erythrina mulungu, and it's another medicinal plant that is native to South America. And finally, we've got Acuana. Nothing's coming up. What could they possibly have spelled wrong here? I can't find anything for this. If anyone watching knows what they meant when they called this Acuana, and it's a brown powder, let me know, because this one remains a mystery. Now, as for the ones that I do know, these kava extracts, well, kava basically works on the GABA receptors. I've got a whole video on kava where I tried it, and it's been used by the Pacific Islanders for hundreds of years, kind of like how in Europe they used alcohol. Back there they used kava. It comes from a root, and its very distinct effects are it causes a numbing of the mouth when you first drink it, and it generally just causes relaxation, and it's an anti-anxiety. It's kind of like a natural benzo, but it's not a benzo at all. But anyway, let me know which of these compounds you would actually like to see me do a video on. I'd also like to point out that with Syrian rue, what a lot of people do with this is they combine it with drugs like mushrooms, and what they claim it does is create a very similar experience to ayahuasca. Basically what ayahuasca is a monoamine oxidase inhibitor and DMT, and this can be used as the MAOI. Now, you do have to be very careful with Syrian rue because if you're taking stimulants or even antidepressants, anything that works on serotonin, the combination can cause serotonin syndrome, and people have died from ingesting ayahuasca just for that reason. So this stuff you have to be very careful with. And you can't even just say you're on an antidepressant. It's not like you can just stop that day. You have to be off it for at least a couple weeks before you even think about consuming this. But this stuff has been interesting to me for a while just because of how much of a crazy potentiator it is for mushrooms. Personally, I'd be curious to make a video on the seeds, just because this is a compound that's in the ergoline family, similar to LSD. It's actually possible for a trained chemist to extract the ergoline out of this and turn these seeds, the LSA in it, into LSD. Now the process is almost never attempted because it's very impractical considering how much you need and how challenging it is. But just the fact that it's theoretically possible to turn this into LSD, I find fascinating. Yeah, this would make an interesting video. I just don't know if I have the balls to take it, considering how intense the stomach discomfort can be, but let me know. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure you leave it a big thumbs up. And if you like my content, subscribe to my channel. I'd also like to let you guys know that I have released a new video on my second channel, Swim, which is called Why Women Are Better at Tripping. Yeah, before you guys jump the gun and call me a sexist, you kind of have to check out the video. It's not necessarily that women are better, it's more just about, well, you'll see. Check out the video to learn why. Also, if you guys do enjoy my content, you can check out our Patreon page. Since I talk about drugs, YouTube doesn't like that, and we're kind of run just on donations, which is pretty cool. That's how I run this channel full time. So if you do like this stuff, check out our Patreon page. Anything helps. And if I can get more pledges on Patreon, I can hire more people, and I can release more content, which is kind of my goal. And yeah, maybe we're getting there, I don't know. But I need your guys' help to continue with this. Big thank you to everyone who's already supporting us. You guys are amazing. Everyone in this box right here. But till next time, stay safe everyone. Always test your substances. And if this video comes out before the holidays, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yeah, stay safe during the holidays, guys. I will see you all soon. Take care.